Hello everyone, Hypersquiz here, and welcome back to another episode of MineCo. It's been a little while. I've been pretty busy off camera, keeping things going, making sure things are moving forward at a reasonable pace, even if I'm not recording. As you can see, I've finished. Well, I finished up the farm in the previous episode, didn't I? I've gone through and run it a couple of times, slowly building up the materials here. Main problem, I'm having trouble with the potatoes. I haven't really time to. Well, I haven't got enough potatoes to do the whole thing. Got all the wheat up, and potatoes I'll get spread over these two eventually. So all in all, this is nice. This is working well and doing its job. Obviously, it doesn't grow quick, but it grows. And once it's grown, you can harvest it in seconds. So that's fine. Right, now, in today's episode, I'm going to do something that I've done before in my last series, before the server went down. I'm going to get my Nether portal. Oh, I've got my Nether portal ready, although I did have an issue with it. I need to redo it because it had linked itself to someone else's place, which was fine. So I got to the Nether, and when I came back from the Nether, I ended up at someone else's base. So I've destroyed the portal, changed the size of it a little bit. I don't know, I just felt like making it a different size. I don't know if this is going to fix it or not. I'm hoping it does, because it's a little annoying not being able to link directly back to my place. There we go. Hopefully, I'll end up in my own place this time. If I don't, I'll have to do some research. Wow, that's a bit weird. Okay, it looks like I've linked to this other person's portal again and completely stuffed it at the same time. I mean, let's see what happens. I just want to go back through here. Yep, I've ended up at someone else's base yet again. Okay, well, bear with me. I'm going to get myself back to my base. I'm going to figure out how to fix my bloody portal, and then I'll move on. Okay, here we go. Round 2. I rotated the portal around. Let's flick it like that. Let's jump in and see if I get a new portal or whether I link to the same one again. I don't get it. I really don't get this. Now, if I go back through here, I'll end up in this other base again, won't I? Damn. Bit more work. Back to the drawing board. Okay, well, I've reset the other person's portal. Right. Reset both ends. Now I've broken mine again. I'm going to try mine one more time. Third time lucky. If it doesn't work this time, then I'm going to have to think something else to do this episode and work this out another time, because I can't be bothered to mess around with it too much. It's done it again. I don't... Just... Okay. Okay, well, I finally fixed the Nether portal. In the end, I had to take note of the coordinates up at my base. Then I had to translate that to Nether coordinates, which is just divided by 8. And then build the portal manually on this side. And now this portal links to my portal, which is how it should be. Which is good. Right, so next thing on the agenda is to find my way, excuse me, find my way to the Nether hub, which I believe, where is it? That way, don't mount. Yeah, so it's this way. I'll just dig a easy straight tunnel in the correct direction. But basically, I've got to go all the way to X -4 and Z -41. 88 for the height, but that's mad too much. So yeah, I'm just going to keep digging this tunnel. Once I get the place in sight, I'll bring you back in. And here we are in the Nether hub, which I must say I haven't seen for a little while and looks pretty good. Yes, I'm recording. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, that was pretty good, actually, aim. I'm really quite impressed with this. I mean, this is... You got Avalo's tunnel here. Fair enough. Apparently, you need to go check out Echo Gaming. Right, so yeah, my tunnel, I dug it over, and I came in right here. I could not have aimed that more spot on, really, could I? That is absolutely perfect. So I can just dig this out back, which is going to take me a while. I might actually do it now, though, focus on getting this dug out. That's pretty much going to be my next couple of hours, because I ran out of iron tools. I need to go get some iron tools, because I'm not digging the rest of this out with stone picks. But yes, so I'm going to do that, and when I come back, I should have all this dug out, and you can see my route. Excellent. Here we go, here I am, back in the old spawn town. I haven't been here for a while, actually. I haven't been here since changing the mod pack. Not mod pack, I'm so used to playing mods. Since changing the texture pack, even. And as you can see, I think looks a hell of a lot better with this texture pack. I mean, you've got the village there, you've got my house here. This place looks way better with this texture pack, I must say. I'm really quite happy with how this looks with the texture pack. Adds a nice bit of detail to it that wasn't there before. Everyone else's places out here look really good too. I'm quite impressed with how it all looks. Yeah, so let's have a look. I'll take a quick nose around. I don't think anything major's changed here. It's all basically the same. A few extra bits and pieces. Beacons everywhere now. I can't remember how many of these beacons were before. I don't think that beacon was there. I think that one was. Someone's got a shop up there as well. Don't know what that is. What's this? Pigman. Alright, this is some kind of event thing. I'll have to have a thorough look at that in a minute. I'm not going to read that now. So look up at the shops, see if there's any new shops. Of course, there's this place that I mentioned. Let's go have a look, see what this actually is, because I have no idea. Still have no idea. Okay, let's have a quick read, see what this is about. Quartz stone store. Okay, TehZear stone quartz. Sell the best quality quartz in the world. Of MineCo. Diamonds payment. Okay. Alright, well, I don't need any quartz at the moment, but if I do, I know where to come. If I can't bother to mine it myself, of course. That's good. That's a pretty cool structure. I like the use of the yellow stained clay. I think it's yellow stained clay. No? Is it? Let's check. It is, yes. Hardened yellow clay. It's good. It looks really good with quartz, especially in this texture pack, actually. Don't know what it looks like in normal. It probably looks pretty good in that too, but in this, it looks really good. Alright, okay. I'm going to get some iron. That's the main reason I haven't continued digging. I'm going to get back to digging my tunnel back. I'm not sure if there's any iron about the town though, so I might have to just run back manually. Back to house. Back to my main town, main base, and pick some up. So what I can do is I can show you my... Come on, world, load. I can show you my tunnel leading back so far. There's not much to it at the moment. The actual tunnel's not very big. It's just a single... I haven't learned which side I'm on yet. That side, I think. Boing boing. Here we go. This currently is my route home. Until I do something better. Before I run out in the open, I'm going to eat some bread. That's better. You have a tendency to get the odd ghast on this area. Most of the tunnel, luckily, is buried. So it's not going to be too much of an issue. You get away, man. And there's a little right angle. Another bridge. Not a huge bridge, so it's not a big deal. Oh, some glowstone around here. I'm going to have to come back here and mine some of that out, because I do need glowstone. I'm short on that. I don't have much left at all. Apart from, well, I only grabbed a little bit back at the start of the series, didn't I? That's all I've grabbed. I haven't been back here since. Should have another bridge. Another fairly open area. Too bad. Quite a journey, just got through an entire bar of food doing it. Fine. There we go, and we're back. That's the full distance of my travel. I will be decorating that tunnel up at some point, but in the meantime, it can stay as it is. There you go, you come out and you're faced with bay. Perfect. Cool, well I'm going to get my iron tools and I'm going to continue digging my tunnel. I do want to work out a design for the tunnel. I'm going to try and make it different from the last server, because that was a nice tunnel, but I don't want to do the same thing. So I'll have to work on some designs. I'll do that off camera, and once I find a design I like, I'll show it to you and see what you think. Probably, well, maybe at the end of this episode if I can find the time. But anyway, we're back in a while. Welcome to the testing world. Here we are. We have the old farm that I've done. We got some bits and pieces from the old series before it broke. Not much here really. A little bit of a test project over there. You can probably guess what that's aimed at. Need a bit of work on that. But here we go. This is my tunnel idea. Going with some of the materials I've been using around the base already. So there's a fair amount of cobblestone in there because it just, in this texture pack, looks awesome, to be fair. A bit of chiseled stone in there because it looks nice. More sandstone and a little bit of the green clay, green iron clay, because in the end, my colour scheming, my channel colour, everything is the green. So I try to use that in my designs now and then. So there we go, that's what I've gone for. And the redstone lamps as well, because I think they look better than just having glowstone up there. I may add some detail into this bit. And again, this is just a test. I may add more to this. But this is basically what I'm going for at the moment. Nice, easy materials. Just plain old cobblestone and stone. Bit of sandstone. I've got a desert not far from me, so I can dig up a whole ton of sand and sandstone. And the redstone lamps are easy enough. I've got a whole ton of redstone at the moment. But yes, okay, there we go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hop back into the main server and I'm going to gather up materials and start building. And once I've got enough built, I'll show you what it looks like on a long section and see if I made any changes along the way. And yeah, we'll go from there. I mean, once that's done, then I'm not sure what I'm going to do next, but that'll be a big step out of the way. It's going to take a long time to get the tunnel complete. I think on the last series, I was still completing that tunnel like 2 or 3 weeks after. I don't think I ever actually completely finished it. I nearly got there, but it just needed so much stone because of the distance. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I've got a lot of cobblestone mining to do. Ooh, always fun. Well, here we go. After a couple of hours mining and a load of time building, I have this so far. Now, the design's good. I'm happy with that. It's working well. I love it. I'm more than happy with this setup. Problem being, this is all I've done. Then it goes on this way. And, well, let's just say it's going to require a lot of materials again. Same as last time, it's going to require a hell of a lot of materials to finish. I'm not even halfway. But at least I've got the design worked out. It's not as practical as my previous tunnel, because you can't just jump down it, because every now and then you... Am I going to do it? Okay, the one time I wanted to show you, it doesn't do it. But every now and then you catch your head on these blocks, which slows you down and stops you. But I can't do much about that, so yeah, never mind. Right, there's only one more thing to do down this end. I need to break out this portal because I want to resize it so it's the same size and width as the tunnel. And then I'll resize it at the other end as well, just so it ties in and looks bad. Pop these stones out of here. So, this one. Take that out. That one out as well. Extend. To go. That. Let's just fill this in. And relight. Alright, let's go check the other end. Make sure it hasn't broken anything. Okay, port's still the same size this end, so I just need to same this end. So if I break these out, then all I've got to do is extend it one, build it up just so it ties in, and there we go. Now it's the same size. I just like my portals being the same size at both ends. Just makes sense to me. So now if I go back through this, I should end up in my tunnel. There we go. And what I'll do is I'll decorate this piece behind here as well. I'll sort that out next time. But yeah, there we go. I'll leave that like that. And off camera over the next couple of weeks, I'll keep working on this tunnel. And once it's finally all done, I'll give a quick rundown. And what I'm thinking of doing as well is chucking like a minecart track down the side. Because you can't really jump down this tunnel very easily and take all it down. Having minecarts get down it will be better. So I'll work on that. But anyway, as it stands, that's all I've got time for this episode. So I'm going to say thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this episode, please drop me a like. If you want to see more of this sort of thing, subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.